Welcome back to the channel too. A Star Wars Lego review, and it's a Brickhead Star Wars review. So, if you're a big fan of Lego, big fan of Brickheads and Star Wars, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. We're back reviewing, and it's Ahsoka Tano, which is just one of my favorite Jedi characters. I mean, there's only so much Luke Skywalker you can take. So if you love Ahsoka Tano, this one's for you. I would highly recommend grabbing it. I luckily am not a completionist when it comes to the Brickheadz series, and this is the 150th Brickhead. I do have a few. I'm a huge fan, but I'm not also I'm not going to go down this rat hole and try to collect all 150. It is more than $10, which these usually go for anywhere from like 10 to 20. If there's a dual pack, sometimes you'll see them a little bit more money. But here's kind of the oh, look at the cool box art. Look at that right next there. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. Probably the only thing they could have done is maybe back here they could have put a little blue. So you kind of go for that blue. But overall, really good. And there's a picture of her fighting Darth Maul, which I actually need to get that set. The dual set. It is on my list. I haven't gotten it yet, so coming soon near you. There's a lot of spare parts. And the other thing too is that this has 164 parts so for $10, and again, this was just released January 2022, so it's fairly new. It's a pretty good value. So for those, investing, this is a good one. This is kind of an in-demand character. So Tano has become one of the really big figures outside of Luke Skywalker from a Jedi standpoint. I mean, obviously Kenobi, very important. Yoda, a lot of those Jedi are all definitely really big, but I think Ahsoka is right there. So overall, here are the instructions. Very simple, very similar. The build experience itself, feel free to check that out in the playlist up here. I did the full build and kind of like gapped away as I did that. So ultimately, let's take a quick look. Very standard. I really like the build technique where you started in the middle. They kind of set up a head, and then you kind of built around it, right? And so just look at that detailing. That you could really learn a lot through the techniques here, kind of the layering, right? So there's like three, almost four layers right there. And then, of course, in true Brickhead fashion, you have the really small little tiny hands. She has the dueling lightsabers, which is really good to get. I am planning on keeping this as on display. I don't plan on breaking this down. I kind of wish I would have gotten another lightsaber. We got the hilt. The back is just beautiful too. That's some really good work. You could really use that for ships too. Like I think these are some techniques to really think about when you're doing ships is also you really look at that technique. These layers, it's so depth. One thing I was like, why is there some yellow right there? But she does have yellow right there, so that's not bad. I would have liked less of a bright orange and maybe more of a dark orange, but yeah, I really can't complain. That's pretty solid. So there you have it. A nice, simple review in just some really unique parts. This is probably one of the better brickheads that Lego has put together. Phenomenal job by the Lego designer, just great. Another addition for Star Wars, and I hope to catch you soon on the next review video. Bye for now.